You know, the health departments in your particular area can be your best friends for a lot of great programs and information as well concerning emergencies. And Jennifer, I know that very often people in an emergency may forget, who do I call for help? And
Right.
the health departments are a good first stop.
The health department is a wonderful first stop. We have something I want to make sure that we let people know is that we're there 365 days a year, and we're always working on programs, and we're always attending trainings and being right there on the cutting edge of everything that's going on, participating in programs to help keep Allen County safe. We do.
That's very true.
We do a lot of travel. Our staff do a lot of travel and a lot of collaborating with our other partners, and the other emergency responders in our area do the same thing. Our local emergency management director, our police and fire and EMS, they're always there, and they don't take a day off. They're always getting that information together, making these disaster plans. We sit and talk about things a lot, and we do what are called practical exercises, functional exercises, tabletop exercises, where we sit around and we ask, what if this happens? How are we equipped to prepare for it?
That's interesting.
What do we have? What do we have that we can help to combat this? And we're talking all the time with the hospital, with our police and fire and EMS, and talking these things through and getting plans out and going through dress rehearsals. The Boston Symphony doesn't just get up and play beautiful music.
Absolutely not.
They sit around and they look at the sheet music, they study it together, they play it, they see what works, what doesn't work, and then they make improvements. And we're constantly doing that here in Allen County as well to keep people safe. But we need you as a partner. We need every individual person to take responsibility for themselves and their families. Get these disaster preparedness kits together. Get yourself educated and informed. Get online. Get our information. If you're not online, call us. Come by to see us. Help us to help you by being prepared. We've got the resources available to help you prepare. Don't be afraid to ask us, but make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. And by taking care of yourself, you help us, because there are statistically there's one disaster preparedness planner for 18,000 people. When it comes time for a disaster, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to be taking care of my family first.
Sure, absolutely.
Then after my family is taken care of, then we can take care of the others. And that's every emergency responder in Allen County.
So let me give you a scenario. I'm at home at night, and storms right now, tornadoes especially, are prevalent. What would be the top 3 things I need to have right by my bed to get ready to keep myself safe? A flashlight, maybe?
Flashlight, a weather radio.
A weather radio, okay.
Have your weather radio with the battery backup.
Okay.
Programmed for primarily the counties west of you. And if you have any questions about programming your weather radio, let us know. We have ours at home programmed to cover Allen, Warren, Macon, Sumner, and then we also have Barron County in there as well, because I have family in Barron County. But
so different programming on your weather radio may be key, because a lot of times people get things from Louisville, I think, maybe on the weather radio, and that
make sure that your weather radio is programmable with what we call the SAME codes, SAME codes. Those track weather as it goes through, and every time that there's an alert issued for your particular county, it triggers those weather radios to alert.
So, and do you help program those at the health department?
I'm certainly willing to help program those at the health department. They're not incredibly difficult because I can do it. But they are important, and make sure that you have one. Don't be intimidated by one. Don't be intimidated by the cost. It's the best $30 insurance policy you'll ever purchase.
That exactly sounds like that. So again, we need a good flashlight. We need a good weather radio. Anything else we need right there?
Right there by your bedside. You need to make sure that you have talked to your family, and you all have a safe place to go.
So a cell phone or some kind of communication
device.
Right,
some kind of communication device, so that you're able to call for help if you need it. Those would be the 3 things that I would have right there within my hand's reach.
That makes sense, and that's the first things too. So now, other programs at the health department that people may want to take advantage of this spring, you know, things that you all have available that
We can come out and talk to any group to help them get prepared.
okay,
I wanted to talk just a little bit about those programs. We don't charge for any of our services.
great, I know.
So if you have a church or small group that wants to receive a presentation like this, wants some of us to come and talk to you, we're certainly willing to do that. We can do that. We also have the Community Emergency Response Team program, Medical Reserve Corps program. Those programs go into a little bit more detail. It's kind of like going to disaster school.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of a boot camp, isn't it?
It is a boot camp. It's not extremely physical, but there are some things that you do. We actually conduct some search and rescue exercises at the end of the program. We talk to you more in depth about things that you can do to prepare your home and your neighborhood, because like I was telling you earlier, we're outnumbered, citizens to emergency responders. So
Right.
what we need is more emergency responders out there in the fields. And what we do with that Community Emergency Response Team program is put more people out there that know how to do basic things like disconnect utilities and do some light search and rescue, and to alert the authorities of what kind of situations are going on.
Well, that makes sense, and it's just another part of us being more proactive to help you.
Absolutely.
In terms of emergencies like that.
Absolutely. The community disaster preparedness is everybody's responsibility. It's my job, but it's everybody's responsibility.
Now, I know that you've recently had trainings, because we hosted one at our office and you were involved in that. There were excellent trainings for weather spotters, you know,
Right.
for that, you know, being able to spot suspicious clouds and those things. And so are there trainings coming up in terms of the Medical Reserve Corps, or is that something that you just call and put your name on a list?
You can call and put your name on the list. We have some training scheduled for August.
Okay.
The Medical Reserve Corps orientation is given the first Saturday of every month at 9 o'clock at the health department.
Okay.
You don't have to pre-register for that. None of our programs cost anything. Just call us at the health department, show up. We'll be happy to have you and participate in those programs.
Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to put the website up on the screen for people to get, and also your phone number that people can call you.
270-237-4423.
4423, that's it, and you can give a call. And Jennifer does an excellent job, of course, of helping to coordinate us as partner agencies, you know, to help her. As she said, she is one for 18,000 in Allen County, but also works regionally. I know you were very involved in the ice storm in other counties, you know, providing help. Absolutely. So take time to get prepared. Take time, again, to take advantage of the many services that the health department sponsors. And you've heard today your top 3 list for your bedside for spring storms. All of us can start immediately on those 3 things and make sure that we can take that first step to stay safe. Jennifer, we of course thank you for being here with us today. And of course, we invite you to contact your local extension services as well if you need other information about foods and emergency kits, etc., on your list. And stay with us, because we will be right back.